Okay, good evening, everyone. It's really good to be here. And this first piece, which I'm going to do for you, is for everyone in this room whose ancestors sang and laughed and danced on another land. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes I wish I had the chance to laugh and dance with them. Diaspora! Diaspora cannot deny our sense of yearning, because it's a true emotive act, an act we all reenact. Now react to this fact and we'll be whole again, we'll understand, tell everyone we're one again, because that's what should be done. Make us realize that our yearnings for a home are not unsung. My homeland and I are one, from Toronto, Canada, to Hong Kong, China, all the way back to the villages of Guangdong. These histories are me. I remember me. Regeneration is healing, humility, and strength rolled into one. Life moves with a forgiving eye, and I will no longer deny my mother's word, because that only keeps our feelings inward, keeps us in absurd isolation. These histories are me, and I remember me. You know, I found ancestral words through stories still unheard. Do you know there are 800-year-old Nushu sisters who critiqued society, did something for change, who showed me Nushu was a revolution in words, a secret language Asian women made on their own. When Asian women weren't taught to read Chinese, they read Nushu. When Asian women weren't taught to write Chinese, they wrote Nushu, wrote down their thoughts, recorded their songs, and spread their dreams. Stitched Nushu onto handkerchiefs, embroidered on clothes, embodiment of heart, of strength, of sisterhood. And I remember the Nushu women, and I acknowledge the Nushu women, because I want that strength, because I need that strength, because we want that strength, because we need that strength, because these are my women, these are my warriors, these are our women, these are our warriors, our women, our warriors, our strength, our lineage, ourselves. So thank you very much, Helen, for having me here. And I think everyone in this room, we all have our stories, we all have our history, and we all have our lineage. And if we don't make that effort to tell our stories, to write our stories down, they become invisible. And when something's invisible, very soon it's forgotten. So at the beginning of the 20th century, there was something called the Chinese Head Tax and the Chinese Exclusion Act. And it was a law that was essentially passed to ban immigration of Chinese into North America. One of the only ways to get in was to get a fake piece of ID, take on a fake name, and hope nobody noticed. Men who did this were called paper sons. I met a paper son today, though I did not ask his name, afraid to unmask any unsaid shame. The remnants of a past he may prefer to bury and soak in the fermentation of his own private pain. A passport photo in shades of gray. What are your expressions telling us? Hair parted ever so neatly. Skin less tarnished than it soon would be. Municipal manliness locks you on Angel Island in one of numerous and some still ongoing attempts to ease unending North American sirens. How did you hold up when a day lasted weeks and the hour hand turned and turned through months of internment. You must have known she was waiting at the end of the road, at the edge of her village, waiting for the day when she'd unfold that piece of rice paper and see your writing. Did she really want you to go? Did you ask her how she felt? She had a letter written for you. She dusted it every day, the envelope naked, waiting for an address. She wanted to tell you that her belly was growing. Were you a liar for imitating? Were you a hero for infiltrating? Were your desires fulfilled when you finally set roots in the North American soot left over for you? I met a paper son today, though I did not ask his name. I didn't ask, 'cause it doesn't matter. Your name changes anyways, from son to husband to father. Her mom calls you dad, calls you Baba, and she calls you Gong Gong. Thank you very much.